Hello, my name is Zareta Guerrero, and I'm going to be informing you today about the uprising epidemic since the 1980s, which is child and adolescent obesity. Today's generation may be the first to live sicker and die younger than their parents' generation. According to the journal Pediatrics, researchers have found that contrary to belief, obesity is on the uprise, with the age range from 2 years old to 5 years old having the most dramatic increase. While we have seen some progress among school-aged children, we continue to face a worldwide epidemic. Approximately 17% of our children and adolescents are obese. Nearly 1 in 3 of children are obese or overweight. The purpose of this information is to inform you of the uprising rates of our children and adolescent obesity and the dangers this brings to their life. You will be informed enough to know why obesity is reaching our children, what changes are being made, and what happens when we ignore these signs of obesity and support unhealthy living, as well as how reaching obesity affects the quality of life of our children. According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, obesity is a medical condition where a person carries excess weight or body fat that will affect their lifestyle. A body mass index, often called a BMI, is a tool that doctors use to see if a child is obese and with an appropriate age for their age, sex, and height at or above the 95th percentile. Low-income families often have obese children due to the limited resources that they have, such as not being able to go to a supermarket and buying organic foods, but going to a convenience store and buying unhealthy foods. As well, sometimes parents may not have enough time to cook an organic meal, but find it easier to put a pizza in the oven and have that for dinner. Screen time has also increased the obesity in our children, being that children oftentimes eat a bag of chips in front of the TV, often out of boredom, and not be aware of what they are eating. They are also, according to the Prevention Institute, a child is seeing about 4,000 ads per year. As well, stress that often causes overeating in our adolescents is also the cause of obesity. The changes are being made, of course, is the First Lady, Michelle Obama, who many of you may know, has brought this to our awareness. She has created the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act, which funds standard children nutrition meals and lunch programs at our school, as also rebuilding parks, which is locally one of the parks that we are building, which is the Herman Derricks Park. What happens if we ignore this? Well, children who are obese have a more high rate to have diabetes 2, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and a cardiovascular disease. Over 3 million of these cases are seen per year, and all of these are children who are obese. This is according to the Mayo Clinic of Obesity. In 2020, we are aware that mental health is very important, and some children who are obese suffer from low self-esteem, behavior, and learning skills. They are also often have anxiety, poor social skills, may act out or disrupt class, and withdraw socially. This also leads to hopelessness that leads to self-hurting and depression. Statistics are always changing, but there's little doubt that this is on the uprise. And knowing this information, we know that it is important for our kids to live a happier, healthier, longer future. If you would like to know more information, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention is always bringing current statistics up to date on their website over obese children and adolescents. Thank you.